The Mountain Manifesto, the technology trap, tools of liberation, or chains of control. Technology has always been a double-edged sword capable of liberating human potential or tightening the grip of control. And today the tools, once celebrated for connecting us and democratizing information, have become mechanisms of unprecedented exploitation and surveillance. The platforms that promise to empower individuals now harvest our most personal information, shape our thoughts, and erode the freedoms they once championed. Data capitalism, the harvest of the human mind. At the heart of this exploitation lies data capitalism, a system where personal data is the new currency. Every click, search, and interaction online is meticulously recorded, analyzed, and monetized, not to mention your day-to-day movements as you carry your phone throughout your life, and it spies on you. In 2022 alone, the global data market was valued at over $274 billion, and it's much more now. Much of that's driven by companies using invasive practices to extract value from individuals without informed consent. Platforms such as Facebook, which is now Meta, Google, TikTok, X, mine users' behavior to sell hyper-targeted ads, influencing not just what people buy, but how they think and how they vote. The Cambridge Analytica scandal highlighted the dangers of this system. By leveraging personal data, the company was able to influence elections and sow division, underscoring data capitalism weaponizes private information for profit and for power. Users are not the customers of these platforms. They are the product. Be aware of that. You are not the customer. You are the product. Algorithmic manipulation, the invisible hand of control. Beyond data collection, algorithmic manipulation exerts a subtler yet equally insidious form of control. Algorithms prioritize engagement, often by promoting sensationalism, outrage, and division. Research has shown that these dynamics polarize societies, create echo chambers that reinforce biases, and that they fuel extremism. These algorithms also shape desires and behaviors. Platforms like Instagram and TikTok feed users content designed to trigger dopamine hits, fostering dependency and reducing autonomy, causing people to spend money and, in some cases, to take their own lives. Social media addiction is now recognized as a public health concern, with studies linking excessive use to increased rates of anxiety, depression, suicide, and this is particularly among young people, but it affects everyone who's using this technology. Some paths to liberation. Technology reimagined. Technology does not have to be a chain. It can still serve as a tool of liberation if we reclaim it. The rise of decentralized platforms, of privacy tools, and open source technologies, it offers glimpses of a completely different future than the one that we're heading towards. Platforms like Mastodon, Signal challenge the dominance of surveillance-driven giants by prioritizing user privacy and control. And blockchain technologies, while controversial, point to the potential for decentralized systems that are less reliant on exploitive intermediaries. Also, less reliant on exploitive middlemen. Open source software like Linux and tools such as the Tor browser empower individuals to operate outside of the confines of data capitalism, and they enable privacy and autonomy. Governments don't like it when you use these things. But grassroots digital movements, like the use of encrypted messaging during protests, shows just how this technology can support and must support collective action and resistance. So here's a call to action. To navigate this technology trap, we have to become conscious participants in the digital world, not passive subjects. By embracing privacy tools, by supporting ethical tech initiatives, and by demanding transparency from corporations, we can shift the balance of power. Technology can still be a force for good, but only if we reclaim it as a tool of liberation rather than a mechanism of control. And the choice is ours to make.